So the first day of the Chinese lectures are over, and I asked myself the question, why do I like learning languages so much? Well, I think this answer is kind of difficult because when I think about it, I don't really know. It just happens. And when I consider a past hunter who couldn't have even imagined learning languages for a hobby or as something that I actually study, it seems really weird and impossible. But now I've spent so long learning German and now Chinese, and I love it. But I'm not really sure why, and I kind of wonder if my reason for liking the language is similar to other people's reasons for learning languages, or can maybe give people insight into the advantages of speaking other languages. Something about it's a relationship between the thought structures of a language and the friends that I make while learning the language, because it wouldn't really mean much to me if it was just theory the entire time. But it also has an interesting part of that. And when you learn Chinese, for example, you kind of start to get used to this really pictorial, almost rudimentary way of communicating. It's like this professor once said, Wes Cecil, the philosophy professor, look him up on YouTube, that Chinese is sort of a machine gun firing of nouns at you. And that really does feel that way. And sort of past tense and present tense and future tense all kind of melt together, and it just becomes a totally different world of thought compared to Latin languages like German and English. In fact, I would say that German is just so close to English, and you can see so easily how much German there is in English. And German, by comparison, only takes a short amount of time to learn. But German itself, having had the experience of learning German that I do have, is very, very precise and beautiful. It's a really beautiful language. Chinese and English are both beautiful languages as well. But German has its own sort of beauty. And German comes with certain advantages, like being able to build unlimited compound words and still being understood. And moving around verbs in a sentence is also really cool. Like in German, for example, you can say, today I went to the store. I went today to the store. I went to the store today. You can kind of like play around with the time in a sentence, and I wonder if these slightly different grammar rules in other languages have really overarching implications for an entire society, which I think they do. I just need a lot longer of a time to observe the differences in order to make any conclusions about that. But it's curiosity like this that I could just discuss for hours. I find it so interesting, and it's one of definitely my greatest motivation in learning languages. Just kind of grasping intellectually the other worlds that are out there and the way they are perceived. And the second motivation is making friends, because it does sort of provide you with a pretty sweet human connection to learn other languages. And yeah, I really like it. And that's sort of my update for today. That's what I'm thinking about. Chinese course went really well, and I'm really excited for the rest of the semester. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Just an FYI, I'm going to be editing all these videos on my phone, so the quality is going to be kind of bad, but it's very convenient for me to capture them like this. And I think I can keep the videos consistent if I do it like this. So for now, the quality will suffer, but the story is what's important.